Hey friends, it's Jen, and let's see today with decluttering and organizing if I can complete this pantry. It's been a couple of weeks since I started it, so let's try and get the rest of this pantry organized. Okay, so I have the top shelf, and actually if you just pan around here, I have this whole shelf plus the bottom to do, and I really want to get it done and close the chapter on this. I'll leave the baking items on this shelf here, and I'll move this bread machine, which is here. I'll move it to the corner. I'll place it right there, and perhaps I can find some items to display. Anything that I have here I can display. Otherwise, we'll just leave it as is until I find something here. At some point, I was into canning foods, canning items. Right now, I'm just don't see myself at this moment doing any canning. I mean, it's a good pressure cooker, but at this point, I don't see myself doing any canning. So I'm going to leave this here, and I'll have to really think about that. And then here I have this little nice dispenser here. And I'll tell you that I use it on special occasions. It's very nice, but I'm not currently using it. So we can keep these such items here. I have a little composting container that it's just sitting there. So let's see. And then I do keep my boots here. So I will continue to keep my boots here. And we have a bag of rags. Let's see. I do need to find some. Perhaps I can get rid of some of these. These are my son's, so I don't think he's really into these anymore. So those can go on to the donate pile. This here, I did purchase this at a thrift store. It's iron. I haven't used it once. I thought it would be nice for if we go camping, we can put this on the fire. I haven't used it yet, but I think I'm gonna bring it over here and place that there. And I do have a few little iron skillets that came with my set. I can place those there. So we'll take care of that spot. My boots will remain here, especially now that the rainy season and winter's coming. I'll need those boots. And for the time being, yes, let's see. And then here's the vacuum sealer that I purchased. I haven't used it since I've been here. Yeah, so a lot of my interests have changed. So here we have a lot of the items here for canning. So it's a lot of canning supplies I have here. So that's going to be something for me to think about. So until the meantime, I'm just going to store it here in the bottom. Turn this to the side. Put that there. Put the vacuum sealer here. Yeah, so we'll put the vacuum sealer there. And let's see, the stock pot. I think we can scooch these over and place the stock pot here. Okay, and this as well. To make it easy access, I'm just gonna put this case of water in order in the shelf, just to make it easy to grab. So friends, the one thing about organizing and decluttering is the hardest part is just getting started. Sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and just start, even when we feel like we don't want to or we're feeling overwhelmed. But that's when I like to just declutter one section at a time. It makes it so much easier for me, especially nowadays. You know, we're busy and we have other obligations, and I can't spend a whole day dedicated to just decluttering and organizing and sorting the pantry. So I find that taking it in day by day, one step at a time, one section at a time, to break it down is what really helps me to avoid feeling overwhelmed and that pressure, that anxiety that comes with it. So friends, I hope this has helped you. I do these videos for motivation. Hopefully this helps motivate you to do some decluttering in your home as well. But let's take a look at the end results of the pantry. Okay, starting from the top row, I did find this turkey display platter, and I thought I'd put it up there. The top is pretty empty. Moving down to the next shelf, I put all of Mom's cobalt blue items there for display. Panning around, here we have the laundry section, extra paper towels. Here we have the garbage bags, some extra items. And here we pan around to the tea set that I found. This tea set here, when I found the tea set in the box, it created this end result. So I discovered this was some fine porcelain from Pegasus. And I thought, wait a minute, those dishes that I am going to donate to the thrift store, are those matching? And it ended up matching the platter, the dishes, the tea set here, the plates, and then I have some cute little glasses here. So I thought I'd display those as well. And then here we also have the food section of the shelf. And here's the top food section of the shelf. So I should have panned around all the way. Let me do that now. Okay, and then moving down here is my homemade Amazon box shelf paper wrapped little organizer, I guess you could say, just to keep things a little organized. And I wanted to use what I already had. And then here we have some reusable grocery bags. My basket is still full of the flatware. I haven't decided what to do with these yet, but if I decide, I'll do a separate video. And then just panning around here. And I thought I'd make this shelf where we keep some drinks. The bottom shelves are pretty much empty. There's the bread machine, a couple of my cast iron, like a, not a kettle, what is that? Cast iron Dutch oven maybe, and some skillets. and a baking pan and a mixer. And then these, I'm using the pots that come with, this is a warmer. Mom's old crock pot. And yeah. And then down here, this is what we keep when I carry our dirty clothes, do laundry, boots for when it's raining, and then just things at the bottom that I'm still contemplating whether I should just donate them or keep them. But friends, this took me a few weeks to do. And here is how it looks now. So here is my pantry. And it was just a matter of breaking it down section by section, being that I do have other things, other obligations to do. And I also know myself that I've done it before from past experience, tackling one whole unit of an area that needs to be organized, sorted, and decluttered. It was going to cause some overwhelming, and I know that I won't be able to finish it. I will just have a pile in my living room or wherever, and it was going to be bothering me. So I decided this go around, starting with my kitchen. If you haven't seen my kitchen videos when I decluttered my kitchen cabinets and my drawers, I knew going in I have to do one section at a time. Now, if you're pressed for time, perhaps you're moving, perhaps you have a deadline, maybe doing one section at a time is not going to be very beneficial. But if you just have time and you're just thinking about starting to declutter because things are getting very cluttered and it's annoying you, or it's just adding to the anxiety of your mental health. So one section at a time, friends. That's my recommendation. Now, let me know in the comments below. Have you completed any type of decluttering in your home? Or are you contemplating whether you should start, but you really don't want to because of how it just feels overwhelming? Let me know in the comments below, friends. And, do our refrigerators need to be decluttered and organized? That may be my next project. So join me for that next segment of sorting out, organizing, and cleaning the refrigerator. Okay, friends, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video.